I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, the definition of game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, we here. What's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario and Miles Cunningham in the building. Miles, what's going on, man?
Happy Monday, everybody. What's going on, man? I hope everybody had a great weekend. I sure did. Yeah, man. Shout out to the fam, man. Shout out to you, Mr. Locario. Shout out to the Real Game No Theory panel. Make sure you guys go check out the show from this past Sunday and check us out every Sunday, 12 noon. You feel me? And yeah, man, what's going on with you, Locario?
I'm chilling, man, just loving life, you know what I'm saying, enjoying the day, you feel me? And guys, today is Media Monday, so make sure you guys promote your shit, your music, your business, whatever you want to do, promote. Donate $50 or more to promote. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. If you want to call in, $5 per question, $10 per story. Call in numbers 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about stop treating women like they're special and how to eliminate your nice guy behavior. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into all of that because this is going to be something that all you nice guys need to learn so that you can, stop fucking around and being this nice guy that's, not getting any pussy. You know what I'm saying?
But stop fucking around, man.
Exactly. But before we get into all of that, though, make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com. Get the Masculine Identity Parfum, get the Masculine Identity Soap, get the shea butter, get all that shit, man. Get it.
Yeah, go to Cunningham Elements and get your Eau de Parfum, get your soap. Oh, and for the month of October, man, all orders will also come with a sample of the cologne, man. You're going to get a free sample of the cologne. So make sure you take advantage of that special offer so all you guys can try the cologne, man. Just like when you go to Sephora and you get like a sample vial, man, I'm giving that away. So make sure you guys, I know a lot of you niggas love getting shit free. So, go to Cunningham Elements and make an order, man. And it's getting to be that time, man. It's getting to be that time. I feel it. I feel it getting colder. It's getting colder. So I'm about to start sending out the shea butter any day now. I'm gonna start sending out the shea butter any day now. So, man, all you people that's been pre-ordering your shea butter, man, shout out to y'all, man. For real, man. And, I'm gonna be sending out y'all shea butter pretty soon. You know what I mean? It's gonna be in this glass jar, new quality.
Make sure y'all get that shit.
Yo, and I want to show y'all something too. See, these glass jars, they also come with these membranes. Saying so you could also travel with this. Of course, you got to put it in your check luggage because it's way more than 3 ounces, right? But you know, the new jars for the shea butter are high quality, and you could travel with it, man. You could also give it as a gift. So yeah, man, you know, cuffing season is coming, man, and we gotta look our best, you know. So we gotta stay shea buttered up. You feel me?
Facts, real talk. And also make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys do that. Get that cracking. Get the online dating consultations. Make sure you guys get the master, the massive game collection joint, and get the master the vetting process program. So make sure you get all that, and plus all the other programs, books, and all the other stuff on shoplocario.com. And also make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com, join the Masculine Identity Membership, because tonight you got the Zoom call.
Yes.
Tell them about the Zooms and all that other good shit.
So so you know what it is, man. You know, and I'll talk about this in more detail, of course, on the call. But I kind of like, you ever have those days when you feel like everything's just gonna be perfect,
right? Mm-hmm.
And it actually turns out to be a good day. Like, everybody you talk to is a positive exchange.
Right.
You know, everything that you engage in turns out your way, turns out positive, right?
Right.
And it dawned on me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, if you want shit to turn out your way, you got to act like the type of nigga that you always get your way.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You gotta act, believe, and behave like everything is gonna work out for you.
Right. That's a fact.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take that philosophy, and I'm gonna dive deep into that on the Zoom call, man. So make sure y'all come through, man. We're gonna be talking about the mindset and the behavior of a man who everything always works out for. You understand? Right. We're gonna be going through quotes. We're gonna be going through videos, affirmations, and you know, I got a bunch of talking points, man. It's gonna be super heavy. So make sure you guys come through for that. And more than likely, it's gonna be a 2-part Zoom call, man. So make sure you guys come through for that, man. And shout out to the people that's on the gold membership, because the people that's on the gold membership automatically get a copy of the recording of the Zoom call. So the people that's on the gold tier of the Masculine Identity Membership, y'all stay gamed up. You feel me?
Real talk. And shout out to K-Zag. He said, I move like it's a foregone conclusion is that everything I want and desire will happen for me. That's a fact. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And also make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com, join the Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. You feel what I'm saying? And before we begin, let me shout out to the peoples in the chat. Shout out to my lovely lady, April MC. Shout out to April MC in the building. Shout out to Armani Nelson, June Sports, Monogamous Player, Boxing Plug, Dave. Shout out to Matthew LaRoche, Captain Creator, Man with Cigar, Scales Fitness. What's popping with you? Shout out to Joe Mayer in the building, Frankie Shy, Mark Tavius. Shout out to the Paul 9559. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to Sergeant Peppers in the building. Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. What's going on? Blastomatic, Chris M, GM. Phoenix is in the building. Who else we got up in here? Shout outs to Corey 2S in the building, man. Dave G is up in here. Appreciate you tuning in, man. So shout out to everybody else up in the building. So we about to get into this. So today's topic, man, we're talking about, you know, stop treating women like they're special, right? And what you got to understand is that the reason why a lot of you guys have a hard time dealing with women is because you are acting like a nice guy, right? But the reason why you're acting like a nice guy is because you think you have to treat women special, right? So this is the thing. If you are just being yourself, then you will never treat a woman special, and she won't even perceive you as the quote unquote nice guy, right? The reason why you're perceived as the nice guy is because you think you need to treat women special in order for women to like you. You understand what I'm saying? Or in order for women to be attracted to you, right? And the reason why you think this is because a lot of times you guys are listening to society, and you're also listening specifically to what women are saying. So when you listen to women, what women do is they complain. And when women complain, they're talking about all the shit they don't like. Right. They're talking about all the shit that they hate about men. Oh, these guys out here, they're so immature. They just want sex. You know, they're this, they're that. Like, you can go on TikTok and see this all day. Just
all fucking day.
complaining about men. So what happens is that you say, well, you know what? I'm going to be different than all the guys that she's complaining about. That's when you become the quote unquote nice guy, right? And then part of what happens when you become the nice guy is that you start treating women special. And so what happens is this. See, basically treating women special is when you're doing anything, right, for a woman because she's a woman. You understand what I'm saying? So you're doing things that even you may not necessarily want to do, or you're going out your way because she's a woman, right? So for example, let's say you invite a woman out to get a drink, right? So treating her special would be you getting in your car, driving to pick her up, and taking her to the date. You feel what I'm saying? That's you treating her special. See, all you need to do is tell her, hey, meet me at the spot, and have her find her own way to meet you. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Treating a woman special, for example, is buying a woman flowers on a first date, right? So you're going out of your way to do something extra because she's a woman. But the thing is, you don't even know this woman from nowhere, right? You just met her probably in the street the other day or met her on a dating app. And this is the first time you guys are actually spending any type of real time together, right? But then you bring her flowers. Why? Because you think you're supposed to, because that's what you've been taught. And so you're treating her special. So all of these actions that you're doing to treat her special makes you be the nice guy. And then what happens is that she is, she's not attracted to you. She's not really feeling it because deep down she realizes that she doesn't deserve to be treated special. You see what I'm saying? So this is the thing you guys got to understand about the game, right? You don't have to treat women bad. You understand? Like, I treat women very well. You understand what I'm saying? Right. But the thing is, I don't treat them special. Right. So you can be a guy who treats women well. You're respectful, but you're not treating them special. That's the thing you gotta eliminate from what you're doing when it comes to dealing with women. And what you gotta understand is there's a lot of things that you're doing that you don't realize that you are doing to treat women special. For example, even the mindset you have of, oh, I gotta call her on the phone before the date so we can talk so that she can be comfortable. I gotta get her comfortable with me. See, the idea of thinking you need to get a woman comfortable is you thinking that you need to treat her special, which is calling her on her phone to get her comfortable to come see you on the date. So there's a lot of things that you might even be, sometimes even, for example, something as simple as opening the door for a woman is treating her special. See, there's nothing wrong with opening the door for anybody. But what I'm saying is that most guys who open doors to women would never open a door for anybody else coming through the door. You understand what I'm saying? He's doing it for women. You know what I mean? This shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Well, Mouse, what are your thoughts on this shit, though?
I think there's somewhat of an epidemic with this whole treating women special stuff. Because and I'm speaking from personal experience. So I can only imagine what's going on in the single parent homes.
Right.
Because I had both my parents, right? But my mom was more of the active parent, right? And I would hear my mom say things. I would hear her talking to her girlfriends. And so subconsciously, there was something in me that wanted to be a certain way when it came to women.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so it's like, because like, for example, I knew certain things about women, like, there's a great percentage of women that don't know what an orgasm feel like because men would just stroke them and then just roll over when they nut and that's it. And, or women didn't feel special, or women don't, you don't compliment women, men don't compliment women. And so I'm hearing all these different conversations from my mother. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Not to mention, TV, sitcoms, you watch Urkel, you watch this dumb nigga Urkel chasing behind Laura for how many seasons? You know what I'm saying? And she don't even respect the nigga, right? You see him turning himself into fucking Stefan Urkel to impress this bitch. And so all of these little things get like clouded in your subconscious as a man. And so you get into the world and then you have this like subconscious thing where it's like, oh, well, you know, I got to treat women a certain way because they're women, and you know, you got to be gentle and delicate with them. And this is, you know, what the fuck you think niggas get all this? Oh, well, you got to make her comfortable. You know, you gotta build rapport. You know, you can't just be straightforward and direct and honest with them because that'll be too much and blah blah blah. You get what I'm saying? Right. And so I found myself in that way where it's like I'm doing things. I mean, I had limits. Like, I never put money in a woman's hands. You know what I'm saying? But I've been known to buy flowers and candy for the initial date. You know, I bought, you know, you buy the flower for the prom, you know, the corsage thing for the prom, and you know, you buy bitches shit for Valentine's Day, and fast forward to now, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you grow up with that thing. So it's like I can only imagine what's going on in the young man who was raised by a single mother only. Right. And look, how many callers have we had where we broke shit down and we realized that a lot of the way that they move in the dating game is because they're always trying to prove something to their mother. Right. They're always trying to get validation from their mother. You understand? And that's a big part of the reason why a lot of guys try to treat women special. Now, here's the thing with treating anybody special. You have to remember, and when you got game, you love yourself. And when you love yourself, you start to realize that your special treatment and your special attention comes at a fucking premium.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. That's a fact.
And so when you're young and stupid and you're trying to be a nice guy and you're trying to get validation and you're trying to make everybody like you, there's no premium on your special attention. There's no premium on your special treatment. Right. You just want to do it for everybody because you think, oh, well, you know, that's how you're supposed to treat women. All of them. Like, you know, that whole believe women. No. Right. No, because even the woman that I love or my sister or my mother, if something happened to them by the hands of another nigga, I'm still going to be like, so tell me what happened. Right. Exactly. I'm not going to just believe women and just go off half cocked or whatever the fuck it is. And, oh, yo, you did this to my sister, nigga. Yo. No, I'm going to be like, yo, tell me what happened. Let me get the story straight so we can understand what's going on. Oh, right. so you were 100% minding your own fucking business, and then this nigga came out of nowhere and did this to you? Okay, it's on. Right. You tell me some shit like, oh, well, yeah, we was all in a spot, and then I said this. Right. You said what? I told him to blah, 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 and... Oh, so you said some straight up disrespectful shit to him while he was minding his business. Right. And then you got up in his face. Oh, okay. You got up in his face and then he retaliated. Oh, okay. Right. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go down to the police station and file a report. That's what we're going to do. Right. You get what I'm saying? Because we got to be realistic with this thing. Right. Because I'm a man and I'm here to protect. I'm here to serve. But at the same time, I also got common sense, bro. I also have common sense. And again, special treatment and me putting my life on the line and all that other shit has to be earned. Right. I mean, I'm not saying in general that I won't, like, you know, if there's a fucking man on a rampage, I'm not saying I won't be the shield between a woman and a child. I'm not saying I won't do that. Right. You understand? But when it comes to like specific special attention and special treatment, that has to be earned. And no, look, the female is already getting invited out by me. She's already getting some of my fucking time, attention, and presence. Right. And on top of that, I'm offering her a drink or a coffee or something like that. Bitch, you better thank your fucking lucky stars. I don't care what you thought. I don't care how many simp dumbass niggas done treated you to that bullshit. Right. You should thank your lucky stars fucking with a nigga like me. You see what I'm about? But the main reason why I even talk like that is because I got the game and I love myself. You feel what I'm saying? Them niggas who was love bombing you and doing all that shit for you and sending you Ubers and sending you Cash Apps and taking you to fucking rooftop birthday dinners for no fucking reason. You don't respect those niggas. Right. But at the same time, this is why I don't give a fuck what women got to say, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't respect the niggas that do that, but you telling me to do that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The stupid shit's like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Don't make no fucking sense. It's like, this is the stupidest shit ever. It's, I want this, but then the guys who do that, you shit on, right? And this is the reason why they shit on them. And I gotta go with what Miles said. Bitches know they ain't shit. You feel what I'm saying? And again, that's what actually makes the treating of the special treatment nonsensical. Because this is what happens. The reason why women treat guys like shit when they treat them special is because they deep down know they're not, they haven't like earned the special treatment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so what happens is the woman is looking at you like, well, wait a second. Why are you doing all this stuff for me? I didn't do anything for you. Like I haven't done anything. So why are you doing all this? Why are you treating me special if, I haven't done anything? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? Like, how is this happening? Let's take a call.
All right. We got 352, name, age, city. How can we help?
Yes, hi, Miles and Lucario. This is V, age 32, calling from Georgia.
V, I got you, man. Thank you for the 10, brother. We appreciate it, man.
What's going on?
All right, man. Thank you, man. All right, go ahead with your question, man.
Yeah, so it's something minor, but anyway. So
no, Will. Hey, listen. We'll be the judge. You just tell us what the issue is. You just tell us what the issue is, and then we'll be the judge if it's major or minor. Okay, buddy? All right, go ahead.
All right, then. But anyway, so I just had a text message from this chick, right? So she when she was texting me, I sent her a message. So I say, of course, when we was out there the other night, I know you had melted inside or whatever. And she laughed and she sent the message back. She said, "Oh yeah, I really enjoyed the presents and everything." But she say melted inside. She say, "Nah, I didn't melt it inside."
So she said she didn't. She said she didn't melt inside.
Right.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Behold the ruthlessness of a bitch.
All right, go ahead.
Right. So yeah, so my thing is this. According to what you all teach and what I've been following you teach and everything, I'm taking it as if that's low interest and medium interest and everything. So she not really interested like that.
Yeah.
So my thing was I was just calling in. I just wanted to hear from y'all because I already have an idea what I'm gonna do and handle the situation. But I just wanted to hear from you and Lucario on this deal.
Okay.
Well, this is the thing though. So you said this was through text?
Yeah, text message.
Okay, so this is the problem. So, see, the problem is that when you're, because it sounds like is you just kind of like flirting with her or whatever it is like that, right?
Right.
But the problem is that when you do it through text, it's hard to tell what the tone. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that if you were talking to her, right, and y'all were in person or even on the phone or whatever, but y'all can hear the sound of each other's voices, you would tell through tone if she was being flirty back or she was not. Do you understand what I'm saying? But the text, you can't tell. You see what I'm saying? So that's the part. And this is why I'll be telling guys not to flirt through text. You got to flirt through conversation on a phone or in person.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell tone through text. So now you're just reading words. And then so we don't know what's the emotion behind the words you're reading.
Right. Because she could be texting, "No, I didn't melt inside."
Right. Exactly right. You know what I'm saying? We don't know.
She didn't. Because even if she put a LOL, it still might look like disrespect. Like, "I didn't melt inside, LOL, nigga." Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how you might feel about it. But she's saying LOL because she's thinking, but she actually did melt inside, but she's trying to play coy, to kind of be, to play like that soft, hard to get type of thing, flirty type of thing. But here's the thing, brother. And, I know you said you had an idea of what you're going to do next, but so here's the thing. This is the exact reason why
why, a part of the, the bad boy membership and a part of what I'll even tell you is communication in between face-to-face time, not FaceTime.
Right.
A communication in between face-to-face time, like physical contact.
Mm-hmm.
Literally just be instruction for face-to-face time.
Right, exactly.
Like y'all niggas, like, I don't know what the fuck you doing talking about, oh, well, I know you was melting the other night where we was together. No. I'm free this week on Thursday.
Right.
What's up? Like, that's literally all you need to be doing, bro.
Right.
All that other extra shit, you can do that shit in person.
Right.
Because it's way more effective in person, because then you can put your arms around her, right? And then you can lean in and go into her ear and be like, I know the other night when we was together, you was melting inside. Yeah, I felt that arch in your back, and I felt how you got goosebumps every time I touched you and shit.
Right.
Like,
exactly. And then her response would be, I wasn't melting last time. You see what I'm saying? Like, then you would be like, that's cool. Her tone is, I'm flirting back with you. I'm just being cute. But you tell through text.
Yeah, and see, and look, there are ways to flirt through giving instruction, but you gotta get on a membership to learn all of that shit. I ain't gonna tell you now. You see what I'm saying? But you guys gotta learn that. You gotta learn, if you want to flirt, you can flirt through giving instruction.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But you guys got to be a little bit more. You got to be a little bit more in like instruction. Face-to-face time is premium.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All that in between time shit. Oh yeah, let me flirt with her in between. I mean, look, some guys like that shit, some guys, that's a part of their game, but I'm trying to do what's 100% effective. And I know that a lot, like Lucario said, a lot can get lost in translation when we're texting.
Right, exactly. And on top of that, the only time when you really can, like, it's more feasible to text and do that is after you done hit it a few times.
Yeah,
that makes sense, because the premise of you guys' interaction is we've already been there. She's already had the experience. So now the texting hits more because she's already experienced the situation. But when you guys are first getting together with these women, right? Like we say is, look, go on the date and only hit her up to set up another time for y'all to get together. And then when you were in person, you could do all of that back and forth shit. You see what I'm saying? Because you got to hear the tone, you got to hear the vibe. Because right now, when she sent you that text, she could have been smiling and giggling, but you don't know. Yep, and now you're like, damn, I think I should charge this to the game. But you're like, we don't know if she's actually saying it in the sense of she's being resistant, or she's saying it in the sense of she's trying to flirt back, but she don't even realize herself that it could be misconstrued, right? So what I would say to you is this. I would say for you, set up another time to see this chick so that you can actually see if something could go down. Because I would say that little situation, because you can't tell the tone through text, you don't necessarily know if she's like being resistant or not. Now, if you set up another situation and then she's being resistant to actually meeting up, then you're like, all right, yeah, this chick she ain't really about it. You understand that, caller?
I got you.
Right.
And actually that's exactly what I was doing. I was following what you all been teaching. And actually I was setting up date by date, but since she sent me the message and I was trying to articulate what she was taking in the message, so that's why I sent that back to her and it went from there.
Wait, so, what did you wait? So what? Wait, hold on. How many dates you went on with this chick?
Well, it was just one so far. So I'm in the process of trying to do a second one.
Okay, so what was she sending you that made you be like, let me send this to her? Because you said she was sending you something. What did she send you?
Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm trying to look through here.
Yeah, because I want to hear what what's the stuff she talking about and she's sending you. Because the thing is that, and that's another thing, you guys can't get caught up in what the chick is sending you. You just got to be straight on. Yo, let's meet up next week this day.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because then y'all be getting caught up, and then that's when things get confusing and it's too much over communication. Shout out to K-Zach. He said I have multiple clients that try to talk like Steve and they always fuck up their situations with women. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't be trying to be like Steve or myself or Miles or whatever and think I have a level of mouthpiece. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That ain't there.
But anyway, I see one of them where it says something about I know you want to see me again or whatever, and I tried to articulate that and say, girl, please, I know you melted inside.
Wait. So she said, I know you want to see me again.
That yeah.
That's what she wrote. You see, that's what I'm saying, man. See, and here's the sad part. Because I was gonna ask you this. Why didn't you set up the next date on the first date?
I actually it slipped my mind.
Okay, listen, stop. Listen. See, okay. And I'm gonna talk about this a little bit more tonight, right? But if you're a guy that lives his life in a way that everything always works out for him, you know what the most important part about that behavior is? It's to know what you want to work out for you. Right. You see, a lot of you cats, the reason why a lot of you cats need the membership and you need, here's the reason why you need to get coaching is because a part of the game is that you need to have a direct line to Mr. Lucario.
Right.
You need to be able to speak with him to coach you on understanding yourself and what you want. And failing that, that's why you need the masculine identity, because knowing who you are will let you know what you want.
Right.
Because you guys are, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but just hear what I'm saying. You guys are out here on dates being goofy, bro. Like a lot of you niggas are just so amazed that you're on a date and it's going well. Inside, you're like a fucking 6-year-old boy jumping up and down. Like, oh my God, it's going great. She likes me. Oh my God. And you literally fucking forget to handle business as a man. So because here's what I'm seeing with the situation that got this, that kind of like, it's not all the way fucked up, but you're already treading on thin ice because her hitting you up saying, I know you want to see me again. Let me explain something to you. This bitch got way more game than you. And this only been the first fucking date. She's already leading the situation, basically leading you into setting up the second date. And here you go talking about, well, I know you melted inside. Nigga, she already threw you the alley-oop. All you got to do is be like, yo, Thursday at 7. That's it.
Right, yeah, because what I want to know, what this is what I want to know. What was the text before she said, I know you want to see me again, that prompted that? Like what was the text that you sent before that? So just read the text before that. Like
only thing I could say is just about the age, but that was like
brother. No. Read the text.
Yeah, look at the text thread and just read what happened before that, sir, please.
Like, I'm trying to find it. Hold on, I lost it. Give me a second.
Okay, because everything matters. This is what we try to tell y'all. Because it sounds like it's just a lot of talking back and forth for no reason and shit. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm like,
what are you doing talking to a bitch about nothing?
Like, what are we even talking about?
Only thing I could find on here was like the age thing.
What?
No. So caller, that's what I'm saying. You said she texted you. I know you want to see me again, right? Scroll up and tell me what's the text that was said before that. Read it. Just read it.
It wasn't anything. That's what I'm saying. It's only just from the previous day. So it's kind of like she just started the conversation.
So from the previous day, what were y'all talking about?
Nothing. She was saying thank you for the pictures, and I got right here.
The picture.
I really enjoyed the date with you. Okay, bet. I bet I would love that. And that was it.
What? I'm confused. I'm confused because this is what I'm trying to understand. So through the text thread, right? She says, I know you want to see me again. right? So you're trying to, so what, read me the text before that. Like you said, it was some other day.
Just read it. Just read it. Don't worry about explaining it. Just literally read it, sir, please.
All right, matter of fact, start at the beginning of the text thread and read the entire text from when y'all first started texting. Read it. Say, I said this, and she said that. I said this, she said that.
Okay, this says, good morning. I'm just now seeing your message. And she sent me, she asked for the name, and I just put B. And I was just saying, hey, how are your day going? And then after that, it came back the next day. And she asked me how my day was going. And I said, yeah, everything was well. I say everything is well. I mean, you know, it's a good day outside. You know, I'm feeling well, so I can't really complain. And okay, I should be home. It's like I said, I'm going to call you at 8 p.m. this evening is to set up the date. And then she said, okay, I'll be home that time. So called in. And then I say, okay. And then after that, she said something about, I totally understand. I'm free until 1. And I say, I got it. So then, you know, a couple of days passed by. And yeah. And then that's when all this stuff had started.
So just read. That's what I'm saying. Read it.
Caller, why you trying to be so elusive, my nigga?
Read it. Read it word for word. I said this, she said that. Continue.
Caller, read it like a book, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Okay, and I said, okay, should be home at time. And it says, okay, that should be good. And I say, let's do 8 p.m. Talk soon. I totally understand. And then that's when I replied. I call around 11 or later.
Wait, stop. You said, okay, I'll talk soon. And then she said, I totally understand.
No. Okay, she said, excuse me. Okay, I should be home by 8, by that time. And that's okay. It should be good. But I say, let's do 8 p.m. And she said, okay, 8 p.m. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. So then that day, I think I might have been late. And I said, I'm about to get some rest. So we'll have to talk some other time. And then totally understand. Tomorrow, I'm free until 1. You can call before then.
You see how you leaving shit out? Why you leaving shit out, nigga? Caller, let me ask you something, man. Are you embarrassed?
No.
Are you nervous? Are you scared?
No.
So why you leaving? No, brother. No, because we ask you to read the shit word for word, and you just now included the part where you said I gotta get some rest, so we gotta talk another time. Like, come on, guys? Like, right. How are we supposed to help y'all, man?
Right,
y'all calling in, y'all paying for these calls, and
caller, if you're saying I need to get some rest, there had to have been something that was said before that. So what was said before? So you randomly text her and said, hey, I gotta get some rest?
No. It's when she say 8 p.m. because we were supposed to talk, and we'll talk soon. And then that's when I had text her.
Okay, so you said I gotta get some, and then what happened after that? And caller, that's what I want you to say. Hold on, wait, before you continue, I want you to say it like this. I said this, then she said this. We need to hear what you said and what she said. So be like, I said, how are you doing? She said, I'm doing fine. Can you do that?
Okay. All right.
Now continue. Go ahead.
All right. This is what I said. I said I can call around. I will call at 11. When I do, I want to talk to you, and if and make sure you're less busy, and make sure nothing's going on around you. And she said, okay, I'm taking a walk with my niece. I will call you when I make it home. Boom. She texts again. This is set on the 27th. It says, okay, if we FaceTime my phone doing the most, I won't be able to call you straight out. And I say, call within the next 10 minutes. I'm about to leave shortly, and I'm going to be busy. And then after that, you know, I don't know if we might have called or whatever. And then again, on the 27th later today, it says, how was your day? I said, my day was productive. I got some things accomplished.
All right. So let's stop it there. Let's stop it there, because notice is all this texting, and there's still no date set. Like, why is all this back and forth?
Maybe it was might have been a time before I had set up a date.
Bro, but this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there's no, so this whole conversation was about y'all getting together to have a conversation. You see what I'm saying? Like, why are we doing this, man? Like, all you need to do, because you met this woman off a dating app?
Yeah, it was like online or something.
Right. So all you have to do is say, hey, I'm free this day at this time. Let's meet up. And she should be like, sounds good. And that's it. Like, what is all this? How's your day? And then I got to see, and then we got to, I'm about to go to sleep. And then like, what is all of this?
My day was productive. I got some stuff done, and then make sure you nothing going on around you. And then,
bro, all you got to do is hit the girl up and set the date up. That's it. So that's what we're saying. So what we're saying is that this is why all of this back and forth stuff is happening, because you created that back and forth stuff happening. You understand what I'm saying? So all you got to do is set the date, and then on the day of the date, confirm, and then meet her. That's it. Right. So now when y'all left the date and then you were texting her, she talking about, oh, I know you want to see me more and all this other stuff. Right. And then you're like, oh, I know you was feeling me inside you, or whatever you said. All of this is more back and forth stuff. Let me ask you a question. Did you even kiss this woman on the date?
Me? No.
Oh, man.
You know what? All I'm saying is, caller, I just want to let you know this woman likes you, bro. All you got to do is just set up times for y'all to spend time together. She likes you, bro.
Right. All of this back and forth.
Here's a real question. Do you like her? Are you interested in seeing her again?
I am.
Are you interested in having sex with her? Are you attracted? Are you attracted to her?
I am.
Okay, so why all of this? Why all of this like back and forth and preliminary nonsense talk?
What are you doing talking to a bitch about nothing?
Like what are you afraid of? And you want to see her again. So the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So can we just get to the straight line and set up the date so we can see her again, since we like her and we're attracted to her? Can we just do that?
You're right.
Like I want y'all to I want everybody to listening to this call. I want y'all to see that within this situation, based on all the facts given, this woman likes him. And because he doesn't understand himself, he's literally just fucking around, about to basically fumble a bag.
Right.
So much so that, and let me ask you this question. You said that you had an idea of how to deal with the situation. What was your idea of how to deal with the situation? And be completely honest. Don't try to change it based on anything we told you in this call. Tell us what you was going to do.
Well, I wasn't going to respond. I wasn't. But if she would have responded, then I would have been like, what can I help? What can I help you with? And then
okay, hold it. So you wasn't going to respond. Tell me why.
Well, I wasn't going to respond because, like, I was taking it as if, is medium interested.
Okay, all right.
Really
okay, cool. Okay, cool. So her saying that she didn't melt. Did she say I didn't melt? LOL, but I had a good time. Did she put a LOL there or anything, or a smiley face?
Well, it was a smiley face. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I didn't see your phone. I don't know. You see what I'm saying with you niggas? Okay. So this is one of those moments. Right? And this is why we say that you got. And again, I swear, you guys think that we're trying to insult you, or especially Steve. When Steve says you ain't got no game, you think we're trying to insult you. No, I'm trying to show you something, brother. You are like the fact that your masculine identity is so elusive to you, meaning the fact that you don't know who you are. You don't know what it looks like when somebody like you. Because let me tell you something. If you don't know who you are, you can't like you. So if you can't like you, how you gonna know what it look like when somebody like you?
Right.
The woman actually like you, my nigga. But because you are out of touch with your masculine identity, you was about to not respond and fumble an entire situation with a woman that is attracted to you, that you're attracted to, that you want to see again.
Mm-hmm.
How does that happen? Now, you see, caller, you see, this is why I think we need to raise our prices, because shout out to you. Thank you for supporting the show. You sent in $10 because you know you had a story and you had a question, and we're on the call and we're taking care of all of that. But let's just say you get with this woman and she becomes the woman of your dreams, and then you get married, you have kids with this woman. How much was that? How much would that be worth to you?
I mean, it'll be worth something. It'll be worth something because I mean, you invested time. So
because it's something that would change. No. Listen, what I'm trying to explain to you is that it's something that would change your fucking life. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Right.
Because based on your own understanding, you were ready to not respond to this woman and never speak to her ever again.
Mm-hmm.
But based on the facts and the game that we understand that you don't understand, you're dealing with a woman that you are attracted to. All she's looking is for you to actually have a masculine identity and set up the next time that y'all can see each other, because all she really wants is your time and your presence, homie. She's waiting for you to make the moves and you're not making them.
Right. And on top of that, this is why you guys got to get coaching, because y'all do things, but y'all don't necessarily understand the why behind it. Because you just said that she had a smiley face emoji on the thing, right?
Correct.
Right. Why didn't you tell us that at the beginning?
Did I say it or did I?
You didn't tell us. No, you said she texted you, I didn't feel whatever. That's all you told us. And then while I was saying that you can't understand tone through text, you still didn't say she did the smiley face emoji. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, even while we're explaining it to you, you didn't even catch it. Like, you didn't even say, oh, well, Miles Lucario, she did put a smiley face emoji. Then you were like, oh, okay, well, that makes it different because that's showing emotion, which is showing that, hey, maybe the tone wasn't her saying she wasn't interested. Do you understand what I'm saying? And
I had to psychic that one out of you.
Right, and this is why we ask you for all the information. This is why we say everything matters. This is why we saying tell us all the text, because even through the text, we've seen how long you've been going back and forth with her, and you're not being decisive, and you're not actually moving fast to make shit happen. Because Miles is right. You have a woman who most likely is attracted to you, but what's going to happen is you're going to fuck it up by being all over the place, because you was about to fuck it up by not responding to her back, because you thought that what she was saying was medium interest, because you didn't realize or understand tone through the text, through the emoji, because you didn't even say it to us. So now we're like, okay, now this makes a different thing. That's all we ask you about everything. Now, this is the thing, though. My question to you would be, why didn't you kiss this woman on a date?
I just didn't. I was just too busy trying to just talk and everything, and I just didn't think nothing of it. So, to be honest.
So you was just like, so you wasn't flirting with her? Like, y'all didn't flirt or nothing?
Okay. The question really is, did you want to kiss her?
Not really, no.
Okay, so you didn't want to kiss her.
So why didn't you want to kiss her?
Well, I mean, because I'm trying to, learn, what you all teach, not, like necessarily make it about pussy and all that stuff, and not because of what you
see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Where you guys, y'all need coaching for real. What are you talking about? Caller, I tell y'all motherfuckers to kiss these chicks on the first date, because you got to see if there's sexual tension and sexual compatibility, and if she's sexually interested in you, fam. What are we talking about? When we say to not make everything about pussy, we're talking about don't put pussy ahead of you, meaning don't simp or trick for a woman. That's what not putting pussy, making it all about pussy. You understand what I'm saying? See, you thought not making it all about pussy is not being sexual. That's not what we're saying. You have to be sexual. Not making it about pussy is basically saying don't simp. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, thank you. appreciate it.
So this is always, guys. This is what we try to tell. And listen, I'm glad that you called in because a lot of guys are thinking the same way. Where y'all hear us say something, and then you think you know what we're saying, and then you end up making moves that are gonna not necessarily actually like help you out. You see what I'm saying?
Yep, and I'm glad I did too, because at first I was like, you know what, nah, because they explained this and that, but I said no. I said, let me just call in. Damn it! I said, fuck it. It came to my mind, so I got to do it, and that's when I called in.
Right.
But y'all, I don't mean to prolong the time or whatever. I'm actually at work, so I'm about to get back on my I'm about to get off break, my lunch break. So.
Okay, listen. All right, since you got to go, listen. The very next text, set up a time and a date and a place, my brother. Please stop fucking around, please.
Basically.
I really appreciate that, Miles.
Okay.
Macario.
All right, man. The very next text now. No hi, how was your day? None of that shit. Straight text.
Mm-hmm. Be like, yo, let's meet up this day.
That's it.
Do this thing. That's it. And kiss her as soon as you see her. Stop fucking around.
As soon as you see her, grab her. Grab her and kiss her, man. She's waiting to be kissed by you too. I bet you.
Right, exactly.
And that's why, bro, real quick. That's why she said she didn't melt because you did.
Exactly.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. Go back to work, nigga. Go back to work and play this shit back. All right. Appreciate you, brother. That's why she didn't melt because this nigga didn't do nothing. Exactly. She was waiting for the kiss the whole time.
It's a fact, kid. Exactly. Invite her to the crib. No more dates. That's no more
dates. Facts.
But this is true. Also, what K Zaggin said, he said, "This is what happens when you strictly rely on the free shit."
Facts.
That's why we tell y'all to invest because y'all gonna make these moves and fuck. He about to fuck up a situation where the chick he's attracted to who's attracted to him.
Right. That's crazy. That's crazy, bruh. Anyway, we got 215. 215, you're on live with Lucario and Miles, name, age, city. How can we help you? What's up?
What's good? My name's John, 24, New York.
All right, John, where did you send the support for the show?
Oh, we had to donate?
Yeah, we got to donate, bruh. I don't see any free calls. I don't see no free calls come in.
Yeah, so donate, hit the Cash App or the PayPal at the top, and then call back.
All right,
man. Appreciate you, brother.
Man, listen, guys, this is why y'all need to get this coaching because y'all are hearing things. And y'all are still it's not connecting. So you guys are just doing stuff. Y'all don't have the reason behind why you're doing stuff.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Like imagine that. The chick is hitting him up talking about, I know you want to see me again.
Right.
Bro, that's the type of shit that niggas say.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Right.
They plant the seed in the bitch's mind, in the female's mind.
Mm-hmm. And she planted it in his mind.
Here's how it was really supposed to go. Either he was supposed to set up the date on the first date, or after the next couple of days or whatever, he was supposed to text her and be like, "Hey, I know you want to see me again, so I'm free this Friday at 7."
Right.
Or I'm free this Friday at whatever time.
Mm-hmm.
Meet me at this cool little spot near my house. We gonna get a quick drink, and then it's back to my crib.
Right.
You feel me? Like, that's where I was supposed to go. She wasn't supposed to text him.
Mm-hmm.
She was giving him the alley-oop because she realized this nigga, I wanted him to kiss me the whole time on the first date. He ain't kiss me. I want him to set up the second date and he ain't set up the second date.
Right.
She's trying to, this is why bitches, this is why women, females, bitches, all of them, this is why they be getting so mad with niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of y'all cats be so goofy.
Right.
And then when the female got to take charge, when the female got to be the one to initiate everything,
mm-hmm.
it's no fun for her.
Right.
Because let me tell you something. A vagina can't get wet when it's in charge.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Real shit.
The entire nature of the female, including her vagina, is reactionary.
Mm-hmm.
The female is supposed to respond to what we do.
Mm-hmm.
But when you cats are not doing nothing, this is the situation you put yourself in. And imagine, it's chicks out there that actually like dudes that want to see you again. And you over here talking about, I don't know, it looked like low interest, so I might not reply ever again.
Mm-hmm.
It's low interest because you're not doing nothing. You're not doing anything for her to show interest to.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You're not kissing her. You're not touching her. You're not doing nothing. You're not setting up the second date. You're not doing anything for her to even show, hey, man, hey, I'm interested. I'm just, a woman is over there just like, look, I'm trying to follow your lead. Like, show me what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
We got 2 free calls. So shout out to PPR, 2 free calls.
PPR, shout out to PPR. Yeah, I seen that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate you. But yeah, the thing is that, you know, this is why we say everything matters. You understand what I'm saying? Because notice when we said to read the text, I didn't expect all of that back and forth. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like, and this is what a lot of you guys do. What a lot of you guys do is that you hit up a chick to set up time to hit her up again. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I gotta stop doing that shit. I'll be on the dating app and you be like, hey, you know, let me, you know, here's my number and you know, let me know when you're free so we could talk, and then I'll let you know what we're gonna do. It's like, nigga, why would you go from the app to tell her to hit you up so then you can tell her where to meet you? Just tell her where to meet you on the app.
That's it.
Like, what are we doing with this? And then when you start getting on the phone and texting, it's like, hey, how's it going? What you up to today? Oh, I'm fine. I'm like, what do we know? Bruh. Okay, guys, this is what you got to understand, right? When it comes to dealing with these chicks, right? Think about it like you go to a fast food restaurant and you place an order. You understand? Just get straight to the point. Hey, I want a, you know, number 2 with large fries and a Coke. You understand? So you're not saying, hey, how's your day? How's it been going? No, this is what it is. Hey, you match with the chick. What's up? When are you free to get this drink? What's up? I'm free Friday afternoon. Let's go get a coffee at blah, 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 blah.
That's it.
That's it. So, what is all this back and forth you guys are doing? He said, like I said, they want to lose. So we tell these guys all the time to get to the point. That's a fact. Oh my goodness. It's like, I don't understand why y'all want to make this shit so hard, man. Because you know what it is? A lot of y'all listen to guys who say, like, because I hear guys say stupid shit like this. They'll be like, when you match with a girl in a dating app, you know, tell her to hit you up on Instagram first, and then you chat on Instagram so that you can build comfort. And then I'm like, nigga, what are we talking about? Nigga doing all of this, like, this in-between shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got to take her from the app. Then I got to talk to her on Instagram. Then on Instagram, I got to give her my phone number. Then we got to talk on the phone. And then after we talk on the phone, we got to have a FaceTime. And then after we do a FaceTime, we got to do smoke signals. And then after we do smoke signals, then we can meet up. Like, what are we talking about?
Yo.
Jesus Christ. This shit is wild, man. But guys, call up. Call the numbers 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. And see, and this it basically goes to the topic of the show, treating women special. You understand what I'm saying? You're doing all this stuff because you're trying to get the woman comfortable, quote unquote. You know, shout out to Miss just said, I like them when they're a bit uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
The whole point is to find the women that are comfortable being uncomfortable as long as they with me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the point.
Exactly. Man, shit is crazy. Man. All right, so let me get to some of these questions. It says, when you're killing the inner nice guy, do you come off as more blunt and stern? You don't need to be blunt and stern. Listen, this is real simple. Be your motherfucking self. Do exactly what you is. It's that simple. That's the thing, right? Check this out. It's real simple, right? See, this is what nice guys do. The nice guy wants to fuck the girl, but the girl tells him she wants to go to dinner. And what does the nice guy do? Nice guy goes to dinner even though he doesn't want to. So if he was being himself, he would say, listen, yeah, I don't want to do no dinner. But what we could do is you could come meet me for coffee. And if the vibe is right, we could go back to my place. You see what I'm saying? So if he was being himself, he would just do him and do that.
Yep.
The problem is he doesn't want to hear no. He doesn't want to get rejected. Right. And so that's the problem with a lot of guys is that, they're being nice guys because they're trying to not get rejected. They're trying to avoid rejection and they think being the nice guy is going to.
Right.
Which is great.
All right. So we have 862. You are on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help?
Oh, yeah. Justin, 37, Houston.
All right. So where do you send it or are you taking a free call?
I'm going to take a free call.
Okay. All right. 37. All right. Go ahead with your question then.
All right, so I set up this date with this chick, and then she said the next time she's gonna be free is like on the 9 to the 19th. So I'm just like, damn. And it's like on a day that I gotta work. So I'm just like, damn. Should I make the date like in the future or like take that as medium entry?
No, just make the date. Well, so she says she's free on the 19th.
Yeah, but I'm working.
Okay, so if you're working, then you say, well, I'm not free on the 19th. Then you pick another day after the 19th.
Wait, hold on. Are you free? Are you working the entire day? You got 12-hour shifts?
I got a 12-hour shift, yeah. But
okay.
I'm not working the entire day, though.
When do you get off? What time do you get off? Pause.
Well, I start work at
What time do you see how you guys don't answer questions? What time do you get?
What time I get off?
Is your shift
I get
over?
I get off at 6 a.m.
You get off at 6 a.m.
Right.
Okay, so you're saying you're going to be tired. Okay, so on the 19th, you're going to finish your shift at 6 a.m. on the 19th?
Right.
Okay, now, I'm assuming that when she says she's off on the 19th, that she's going to be available for regular dating hours anywhere from like 6 p.m. to like 12 midnight, correct?
Right, but I start the shift at 6 p.m. my next shift.
Oh, so you start another shift at 6 p.m. on the 19th?
On that 19th, correct.
Okay, so yeah, you're done. So, here's what you need to do. Here's what you need to do. You need to let her know when you're off.
Right. Yeah, because when are you off? What's the days and times that you're free?
Yeah, the next time I'll be free is the Monday night. So
Is when?
It's the 20th, the 20th, like that. I think that's a Monday night on the 9th, on the 20th. So that's the next time I'll be free.
Okay, so then that's what I'm saying. So set it up for that day then. So then for 20, be like, look, I'm not free the 19th, but let's do 20th.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna see what happens. Because I thought it was medium interest it could have been medium interest and she said it so far in the future, but.
No, because caller. People have lives, caller. She may not actually be free. She might have some shit to do, fam. Like, what are you talking about?
Caller,
Caller,
listen. See, we need to stop assuming the worst. Right. You asked her when she was free. She told, okay, if you ask somebody when they free and they happen to be free on a day that you're not free, why would you assume that that's low interest?
Right. Huh?
You understand what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I was just assuming the worst, I guess. That's what it was.
See, guys, this is why I need you guys to join the Masculine Identity membership and be on the Zoom call tonight, because this is what we're literally going to be talking about tonight, about behaving and adopting a mindset that things are working for you in your best favor.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you sit and believe that everything is working against you, these are the type of assumptions that your mind makes for you. And then you fuck up opportunities, not just opportunities with women either.
Mm-hmm.
Because come on, guys. You acting like you gave her your schedule, right? And then she purposely said, well, I'm going to be free on a day that you're not free. Boom, that day right there.
Right.
No, you said to her, when are you free? She told you when she's free.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that doesn't work. So all you got to do is be like, listen, I got crazy work hours. I do 12-hour shifts. So these are the days that I'm free. What days in those days work for you? And check this out. If no days work, then you guys are just not compatible.
Mm-hmm.
You see, this is another thing where you guys need to really get over this whole like rejection thing, because rejection a lot of times is not even about, oh, she don't like me, I'm not tall enough, I'm not short enough, I don't have a jawline, I'm not rich enough. No, a lot of times it's logistics and scheduling.
Right.
Sometimes a female know, shit, it's a certain season. My job is about to be crazy. So you know what? I ain't even gonna lead this dude on. Or it's chicks out there, she got 5-6 kids or whatever the fuck it is. And she's like, you know what? I'm gonna just tell them no from early. And y'all take it to heart. Hold on, Cola. Y'all take it to heart as a rejection, but it's not even a rejection. She just knows that her schedule is not going to be conducive to dating for the next 3 or 4 months for whatever reason. But you guys taking it personal. All right, go ahead, Cola.
Yeah, because another detail I just remembered is because she said that she was usually free on the weekends, and that's when I have to work, weeknights. So that's why I was like, that's why what you're saying might be true. You know what I'm saying?
So if she says that she's free on the weekends, then just look at your schedule and pick a weekend day, my bro.
No, but he said he's working on the weekends.
Oh, he works on the weekends.
I gotta work weeknights.
Right. So that's probably why she said the next time she's free is the 19th, because she probably remembered you can't do it on the weekends. You see what I'm saying?
I didn't tell her that until like I haven't told her that yet. I'm just like I just told y'all.
Okay. I thought you said you told her.
No, I didn't tell her my schedule yet. I'm just consulting y'all on like how I should handle this situation.
But either way, what I'm saying is, if you ask her she's free, she said, I'm free on the 19th. Cool. I'm not free the 19th, but I'm free the 20th. Let's do the 20th. And then you call it a day. You understand? Because this is the thing. A lot of you guys, what happens is, right, is that you guys are so used to, looking at things where women don't like you, or you think women don't like you. So everything you're looking at is in the lens of a woman not liking you. So you're thinking, oh, she said so far out because she don't want me, or she's not attracted. And you're like, that's why. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, because look, I remember I had a chick. There was a chick that I used to mess with, where when we first got together, we set up a time 3 weeks in the future, because she was traveling, because she was like from some other country and shit, and she was here for a while, but then she had to go back or whatever the fuck it was. So what happened was, I said, cool, I'm going to put in the calendar this day. Right. And she said, sounds good. So when she came back to the United States, she's the one that hit me up like 2 days before the fucking time we supposed to meet up. So I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm back. And, do you want to still meet up? I'm like, yeah, let's make it happen. And that was a 3-week situation. And within them 3 weeks, I didn't talk to her. I didn't text her. We didn't do none of that shit. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that in general, you want to set up things as soon as possible, but there's certain times where it ain't feasible. So you got to do it later.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
So basically, even if, and that's the last I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna ask, like, even if like our schedules don't line up, just still say, like, just still tell her, I'm free on Monday. I'm free the next day.
No. What I'm saying is, whatever your schedule is, fit it in to what your schedule is, and if she's free that time. So what I'm saying is, just like you said you're free the 20th, right? Right. So that's the closest time to the time that she was free that you wasn't free, which is the 19th. So the 19th, you ain't free, she's free. So you say, hey, you free the 20th. Now she might say, oh, well, actually I'm working Monday, right? And then she'll say, oh, but I'm free, this other day. And if you're free that other day, set it up at that time. But like Miles is saying, is that sometimes there might be situations where you guys' schedules just don't align and it just don't happen because of logistics, and it just is what it is. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. I got you.
All right,
bro. I appreciate
All
you,
right, good
man.
looking, though.
Thanks for calling in, man.
I
And
appreciate y'all.
yeah, drive safe, bro. Take it easy.
All right, peace.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is why you guys need coaching. Because y'all niggas be jumping to conclusions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this is the funny part. What's ironic about this is that a lot, because this caller and the caller before that had a similar issue where they assumed that there was medium interest.
Yeah.
You can't tell if a woman has high interest until you have high interest in yourself. This is what we keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't even know, because right now is what happens is that because you are insecure, you have those insecurities going on, you're going to interpret anything she does as her not fit. Oh, Locaria Miles, I was chilling with this girl and she sneezed, and I was about to charge it to the game because I felt like her sneezing was medium interest.
No, I sneezed and she didn't say bless you.
Right, exactly. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
This is, yo, think about it. Like, this is why I need coaching, because think about how many situations like this where you dealing with a chick that actually likes you, because you didn't do what you were supposed to do as a man.
Right.
Situation didn't work out, or because you're making all of these negative assumptions. This is why one of the major pillars of the masculine identity membership is gratitude.
Right.
Because it's basically the building blocks to positive thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of you guys are, and bro, I get it. You're inundated with social media. All you see is, the Cheesecake Factory bitch that don't be taking me to cheesecake. And if you can't cash at me $100, then you a brokey and blah.
Right.
You get inundated with all of these negative images. But look, social media is not real life.
Mm-hmm.
Just because one stupid ass bitch on a podcast is talking shit don't mean she speaks for every female out there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You gotta stop all of this negative thinking, guys.
That's a fact.
It's crazy, man. It's really, really crazy.
That shit is real crazy. All right, let me see what some of these questions are saying. So this is Sting Me. He said, you guys are always on point. Met a girl organically at a horse show a couple of weeks ago.
William Kime. Yep.
A great date. On the fence whether I should treat her differently. No. Treat her differently how? What do you mean? Nah, you got to treat her differently. Treat her the same way you treat all other women.
Treat her the same way you treat all the other women. Exactly.
So do you recommend holding open the door if she's coming out behind me? That's fine. I'm doing this one again. Guys, you got to understand the context when we talk about. Nothing wrong with holding the door for women. What we're saying is the messed up part is that you are holding doors because you think you have to because she's a woman. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. So you can hold the door for a woman, for a man, for a child, whatever it is like that. But what I'm saying is that if you're singling out women and saying, well, I have to hold the door open for her because she's a woman and that's what I'm supposed to do for women, then you're basically simping, and that's the issue. You see what I'm saying? This says, I got at a woman 2 years ago and she wouldn't try to do what I wanted. So I cut her, ran into her recently, didn't know who she was till later. Should I try again or let it go and move on to the next chick? What? Devontae, keep it moving, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. So do those women that shit on?
All right, hold on. Yeah. All right. So we got 818. You were on live with Locaria Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? And where'd you send it?
Good morning, guys. My name is Claudio. I'm from California. I'm 27 years old, and I'm taking the free call.
Okay. All right, Claudio. You said 27?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right. So what's your question?
Yeah, I just had a question in regards to some dates I've been on. 3 of the 4 did not lead to sex, but I was very flirtatious, spanking, kissing, things like that. And I just wanted to ask if perhaps there was there maybe something that I did to like turn them off or something. It was just And then to get further inquiries about that.
Well, so instead of asking, was there something I did to turn them off? Let's focus on what we could have done to turn them on, or let's focus on what we could have done to get them in the position to do what we wanted them to do. Right. So first, if we're looking at trying to get them in the position to do what we wanted them to do, first we got to be honest with ourselves and find out, what did we want to do?
Yeah. Yeah, and it was definitely just a first date and then a hookup after.
So you so you wanted the first date and you wanted to hook up. So what did you do to facilitate the hooking up after?
I let it be known that that's what I wanted. I wanted to have sex with them.
What did you say?
It was just a chain of things. For example, I would spank them. We would make out. I would tell them. I would always tell them, like, I want to fuck you. And usually it would be a good result in terms of, like, they would be surprised in a good way. Wait,
like hold on. So I'm confused. So they were at your place and you were spanking them?
No. So it was more of like a PDA thing. I mean, we would go grab drinks. I would invite them to drinks, and then we would make out at the bar.
So wait. Hold on. How are you spanking them in public? You mean you just tapped their butt, or were you spanking them?
Yeah. Or just like I slapped their ass while we're walking.
Okay, that's not spanking. That's what I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? So
I mean, I'm patting their ass. I'm like slapping it. Well, I don't have them like bent over with their pants up.
Right. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, because I was confused. I'm like, what's going on? Okay, so now where'd you meet these women at? Like, did you meet them on an online dating site or in person? How'd you meet them?
They were all from Hinge. The past 4 were from Hinge. I'm pretty new to the app.
Okay, so now let me. So when you're on the app, do you say anything on the app that implies or says that you're interested in casual sex?
Yeah, for example, the short term and then potential long term. That's one of them. And then also, I forgot what I put originally, but I did have something to like kind of flirt. Now, after like first 3 experiences, I changed it where it's like a lot more obvious. So I think that was part of the reason why.
So what does it say? That's what I'm saying. What does it say?
I don't remember. I could read it right now. What I have right now.
That's what I'm saying. Read what you have now, so we can hear what it says.
For sure. Gotcha. One sec.
For sure.
So my bio, my first for like the first section, it says my simple pleasures, and then I put sitting you on my lap while we flirt over a cup of coffee or drink. And then the second is dating me, is like finding a needle in a haystack. I'm not like all the other guys that can't set you on a date, that can't set up a date, can't lead, and ask you what's your favorite color. And then the third one says the way to win me over is arrive on time to the date, be yourself, don't hide. I won't be hiding, so I can help you. And then the third bullet point says, also have a high sex drive, not ashamed, simply compatibility. So that's the new addition that I added to it.
Okay. And so now when you meet these women, you said you would be like tapping them on their butt and kissing and all that other stuff?
Yeah, exactly. And then, for example, the 4th date, after I changed my description, that we just went to a hotel and then we fucked. So I think maybe that was part of the problem. I'm not too sure.
Okay, so that the 4th chick that you smashed after that was when she saw the new one. That was the one that saw the new chick, the new thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So then that's probably what it was. Is that the thing is that since you changed it, then what'll happen is that you'll get more women who probably are going to be already in that frame of mind when you first meet them to make it about sex. The problem is the way you had it before. It wasn't really, giving that impression. You understand? Because I don't know how your pictures look and all that other stuff too. But what I'm saying is that some of the stuff you said earlier, it gives the impression of boyfriendy type of stuff or nice guy type of stuff. Because you're like, I'm not like the other guys. I'm gonna, what do you say? Tell you what your favorite color is or some shit. Like,
yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying is that when you meet these other three women, were you were kissing them and slapping them on the ass and all that other stuff?
Mm-hmm.
So then what happened? So why didn't they go back to your place? What was the situation?
Yeah, I mean, they all led to we would reach that point where I was like, well, let's go to the hotel. I want to fuck you. One of them seemed like she was maybe down. She actually gave me that question, why should I fuck you? And I was like, oh, okay. This reminds me of fucking Steve. Yeah.
She hit him with the Steve question. That's hilarious. So
maybe she's watching. No, but I just told her what I would write on my Tinder bio, which will lead to hookups, which was like, I want to bend you over. I want to fuck you. I want to take your pants off. Things like that.
See, this is the issue, and this is the issue. And April's right. You want to be careful because you don't want to get banned off of Hinge, because Hinge, in some of these apps, when you get too crazy, that they might do something. Yeah. You still need to imply something, which you know what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that I think with the other three women is either they weren't feeling you that much when they met you, or what happens is that the way that your shit was set up, when they meet you, they were expecting something different. So they could have been sexually attracted to you, but they were like, oh, well, I thought it was going to be more of like a dating thing than just a hookup thing. But that happens because of how you market yourself on the online dating app. So now that you switched it, this is why the fourth woman in most cases hooked up with you easily, because that was on your profile. So what I would say is that just the main thing you got to understand is that if you want more hookups, especially if you're meeting women on dating apps, right? What happens is that you have to have something where it's showing and implying sexual, right? But you got to be careful. This is why I tell you guys to get the online dating consultation. You got to be careful, because you want to be careful with your wording, because if your wording's too graphic or too, straightforward on some of these apps, they'll ban you. You feel what I'm saying? So you just got to be careful with that shit. But that's really what your problem was that and I don't know how your pictures look and all that other shit. So, based on how you was probably coming at the other women, that's the energy they had. Was like you were the maybe guy I'm gonna date and make my boyfriend type shit. And when you were on a date being all sexual, it's like, wait a second, where's this? This is a surprise. And then they probably went with it because they were attracted to you, but they still held back because of what they thought at the beginning. You see what I'm saying?
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. No, because I definitely did notice that with the second and third date. They were like, yeah, one of them was like, I wanted flowers and all this other shit. I was like, I don't know.
Wait, hold up. You went on second and third dates with these chicks?
No. It was with the second girl and then the third girl.
Okay. So one of them expected flowers?
Yeah, she's like, she wants to be yearned and like she wants flowers, and she was like, no, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it was, bro. It was definitely your profile was giving off that energy of boyfriendy nice guy shit. That's definitely what, because if a chick is expecting flowers, then that's definitely what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, and like it's like the third girl, she wanted we were like, we would have coffee, we would walk around kissing and stuff like that. And then she's like, oh, I told her, yeah, I did some stuff with sushi. And she's like, oh, you should make sushi for me. I was like, no. I was like, that's not going to happen. It's like, I barely know you. But I have more questions. I will donate because I took a free call, and I greatly appreciate your help. And I'll be calling back in like a couple minutes.
Call it. Okay, go ahead. Call back. Yeah, go ahead and call back.
All right, brother. Appreciate you, man.
All right, take it easy, brother. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Let me check if any more free calls came in. Hold on. Well, shout out to William Kime, because he sent in actually, there's one free call. Shout out to William Kime for one free call.
Yes. One free call, people. Phoenix says, do those women that shit on and disrespect the nice guys aware that they are shitting on them and disrespectful, or does it come from their subconscious? No, they know they know exactly what they're doing. Let's take the call.
All right, 215. You're on live with Lakari and Miles. Name 8 City. How can we help you?
My name's John, 24, New York.
All right, you doing the free call?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, brother.
So I feel like I messed up on I lost my shot at this one chick that I was talking to. And I just it's frustrating because I feel like every new girl that I feel like is going well, I always fuck it up, and it's frustrating. And like they always flick on the first date, but if I could get past the first date, then it goes well for a little bit. Then I always seem to fuck it up, and it's like I don't know what to do.
So what caller, what do you want to happen when you meet these women and go on these dates?
I mean, honestly, like everything from fucking to dates, potentially something more serious if she the right one. Like that's what I would love for it to lead to is, something more long term. But I just feel like I'm struggling.
Okay, so when you're on these where do you meet these women? Online or in person?
A little bit of both, but like I have more success online.
Okay. So when you're online, what do you do? What do you take these women on dates?
So I keep it short and sweet. It's either a happy hour, or like sometimes it's dessert spots like ice cream, just to feel the vibe. So it's something sweet, short.
Okay, and when you're on these dates, are you flirting with them?
I'm doing all that. They're having a good time. They're smiling. We kissing. I had one chick where she was like, I'm making her real wet. So like that part, I don't have a hard time with.
So are you taking them back to the spot and smashing?
So that's the issue is I don't have my own place, but sometimes I'm able to do it in a car. Sometimes I could go to their place, but
How old are you?
What was that?
How old are you?
I'm 24.
24. Okay, and so have you ever had situations where you could have smashed, but you didn't, or you couldn't because you didn't have a place to smash him?
Yeah, many times.
Okay, and so this is the thing. So you're not. So this is the problem. So the one of the problems is that you're in a position where the situation that that's happening is that you don't have free range to do what you need to do in order to make things happen the way you want it to happen. You see what I'm saying? So then that's gonna put a stop to the flow of the situation. Well, you might be with a girl who's attracted to you sexually, but then you can't fuck them, so therefore y'all don't have sex, and then therefore it doesn't continue. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that part of the issue is that you can't move how you want to move. Because my question to you would be is, okay, if you end up having a girlfriend, right? What are y'all gonna like where you gonna be fucking at?
So it's either in the car or their place.
So you're gonna be fucking your girlfriend in the car all the time?
Many times.
See this? Call it. This is what I'm saying, man. You gotta get your shit together, because you not having your shit together is stopping you from making things happen.
Hey, caller, let me ask you a question. Do you like fucking women in your car, or would you rather a comfortable bed?
So honestly, like it sounds strange, but I fuck better when we in the car versus when I'm like on a bed. It's
okay.
Very strange.
All right, so if that's truly the case, then let that be your thing. You're the guy who fucks women in the car because that's where you fuck best. So stop letting it be a hindrance and start inviting more women back to the car. And stop you, because what it really sounds like is you don't think it's a good thing to fuck women in your car because you're worried about what they thinking. But you just said that you fuck best inside the car. So if that's where you perform the best, then stop being ashamed of inviting bitches back to the car, bro.
But my struggle was just that they flick on the first date, and like I just can't get past that.
So how are they flaking on the first date, but you fucking girls in the car?
it's strange because it's like here and there I will be able to get that, and I feel lucky when I get a chick that's down with that. But then a lot of times,
See, and that's your problem right there, caller. That's your problem right there. You feel lucky when you're able to smash, but then you're like, I'm having all this flaking and all this other shit. So you're focusing on the fact that you're like, why are you worried about women flaking when you know for a fact you can find women who will go out with you on a date and hook up with you? What's the issue? Why are you worried about the flakes?
just because like my failure rate is real high, so like that don't happen a lot. A lot of times, more often than not, I don't even get the first meet because they flake.
So, caller, how many women you had sex with in your life?
I would say I'm 24. I would say my body count 27.
27, nigga, you had sex with 27 women?
Yeah.
And bro, you see, this is the problem with you guys, man. Bro, you're having sex with a lot of women, and you're focusing on bitches that's flaking. Why do you give a fuck?
It's just discouraging. I really lose confidence because I feel like something wrong with me.
But Carl, that's what I'm saying. Your issue is your low self-esteem, and you're focusing on the wrong shit. Because instead of focusing on saying, hey, I fucked 27 women, that's a fact, right? You're focusing on the chicks that's flaking. You understand? So this is what I'm saying. Why are you focusing on that instead of, focusing on the fact that you fucked 27 women, which means you can fuck a 28th and a 29th? What's the issue?
I guess just because it's more frequent that I fail, so it's like I get a lot more flakes than I do it. Like, have success.
So wait. So you think that there's niggas out there that get more, that fuck more than get more flake? You think so? Name me some guy who gets more pussy than flakes. He don't exist.
Maybe like a rapper.
No, they don't exist. They don't exist. And it's funny, you go to a rapper and an actor. They don't exist. You understand what I'm saying? Every dude that's fucking with women are gonna get more flakes than the women that they're fucking. That's how it works. You're gonna get more women saying no than yes. That's how it works, caller. See, this is the thing that you guys gotta understand. Some of you guys feel bad because y'all have unrealistic expectations of what the dating game is. You understand what I'm saying? So you think that you're supposed to be just out here fucking 9 out of 10 women, or 9 out of 10 women supposed to fuck with you. No, that's not how it works. You're always going to get more flakes and more women who aren't going to show up and more women who are going to say no. That's how it works.
So I'm not like that. They flake on my first dates and all. That's normal.
Yes. What's wrong with y'all niggas, man? That's normal. Bro, you've already said you had sex with 27 chicks. They say the average dude has sex with 7 women his entire life, if that much. So this is what I'm saying. You guys, so you're focusing on all of this shit, which is making you more insecure, right? And that's the issue. This is why we tell you the game ain't about women, because you are right now disrespecting your own self based on focusing on women. You're like, oh, I feel like a failure. I feel like I'm lucky to be in the woman's presence. You see how you talking?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you're worried about bitches. You should be worried about fucking or focusing on getting your own place, man. What are we talking about?
No, or getting a bigger car.
Right, exactly. Get a bigger car. Yeah, since he like fucking in the car, right?
Fucking in the car. That's what he said.
So caller, that's what we're saying, man. You listen, you need coaching ASAP. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta hit us up on the back end and get some coaching for him.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right, take it easy, brother. Thanks for supporting the show. And next time, make sure you donate. All right, peace.
Exactly. I swear, the niggas that want the free calls be the ones that need the game the most. It's
my nigga, the most.
It's so crazy, fam. Oh shit. Oh my god. All right, let me see what some of these questions are saying. hold on, where we at? So is the big issue with treating women is special is that comes from a place of expecting something in return. Otherwise, is it fine if someone wants to do it just because they want to seek nothing else? So I guess what he's saying is like, the thing is this, is that when you're treating women special, you're doing something based on you wanting to acquire something from a woman, but you're not actually doing it because you want to do it.
All right.
You just want to just get some shit. That's the problem.
All right.
Let's take a call.
You got 818. I think this is the dude from earlier calling back.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, what's going on?
I donated.
Yeah, so you had more questions?
Yeah, just one more, sort of like a follow-up. So even though with these past 4 dates, just because before that I was mainly on Tinder, and those dates were mainly just hookups, and so even though these past 4 girls did the same, gave me the same signals of like they'll follow me along when I tell them come with me somewhere else, outside of the bar, outside of the cafe, or we'd make out a lot, or I'd touch them, like grab their ass, things like that. So even though these 4 girls are doing like the same exact signals that the first, like the girls from Tinder would do, these like qualifiers of like, okay, they're down. So why is it that, I guess Mr. Licari was alluding to, it was my bio. But even though these behaviors were the exact same as the Tinder girls, was it just too much of the bio thing? Was it too much for them?
Hold on, caller. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Overall, how long are these dates?
For the ones on Tinder's were under 30 minutes, sometimes even like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Okay.
But then these on Hinge were like 30 minutes, under an hour.
Okay. And the other question is, when you're making out with them, how long are you making out with them and touching them and all this?
The touching is, for example, I would the simple one would just like put their thigh over my thigh, or I'd sit them on my lap. Once we leave the bar, they're always sitting on my lap.
Okay, fine. Forget that. How long are you making out with them? How long are you swapping spit with these chicks?
A couple seconds, 3 seconds, under 5 seconds. We kiss a lot though.
Okay, when do they start touching you back?
From the beginning.
From the beginning.
Like as soon as
okay, how many drinks do you have?
Just one. Sometimes we share one.
Okay, so when do you say, hey, let's go back to my place? When do you actually say that?
Maybe usually once we leave the bar or the cafe, I tell them I want to take them back to the hotel and fuck them.
Okay, and then what is their response?
It's never no. Or I mean, well, it is sometimes no. It is for example, one was like shock. Oh, really? And then the second was like no.
Okay. See
the third one.
So
go
ahead, Lucario. Go ahead.
What you said? You said she was shocked, correct?
Yeah.
So your question is, you're asking like, why is it on Tinder? You said the girls from Tinder you hooked up with, and they were different from the girls on Hinge. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it was the same sort of like they like it, but they don't want to fuck, which was the difference between the Tinder and the Hinge.
So you're saying the girls from Hinge didn't want to fuck, but the girls from Tinder fucked?
Yeah, we would always fuck.
Okay, and what did your bio say on Tinder?
Yeah, that's probably, it was a lot more vulgar. It was a lot more sexual for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Paula, that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying. So this is what you're not understanding, right? So for all you guys, right? See, the reason why, right, you're having the inconsistent situations on Hinge is because the premise of what your bio and your whole entire profile was saying was not about sex. It was not about let's get together, hook up. This is not some fuckboy shit. We just gonna have a good time and we gonna keep it and let it do what it do, right? That was not what Hinge was about. So what happens is that when you don't do that, you don't set up the premise of what they are getting into, right? So what happens is on Tinder, if your Tinder bio was more sexually explicit or more about getting together and hook up, What happens is when the women match with you and decide to respond to your messages and decide to meet you, they're deciding to meet you based on the guy who's in the bio. So if in your bio is talking very sexual, the woman is going off that premise and meeting you based on that premise. On Hinge, the women were meeting you based on the premise of you're just a regular guy trying to date. So now, even though you were being flirtatious on the date with the girls on Hinge, what happened was that the reason why you were getting inconsistent sort of like energy is because you came off inconsistent. Because on the Hinge, your bio read or your profile read, oh, this is a cool guy that I can date and see where it goes. But when you meet them, you're giving them fuckboy energy. Whereas on the Tinder, the profile read fuckboy energy, and then when you met them, it was fuckboy energy. So it was consistent. So whenever you are inconsistent, right, you're going to get inconsistent results. When you're consistent, you're going to get consistent results. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, where when you're meeting women on the dating app, it's the premise. What is your profile marketing to the women? Just like, for example, if I go buy a fucking rap CD and the nigga's on the rap CD with 2 guns and some gold teeth and he's pointing the guns at the fucking screen, I'm in for some gangster shit, right? But if I see a rap CD where the nigga got a halo and he's praying to God, it's probably some gospel rap, right? So what I'm saying is, if I took the gospel rap CD and put it in and the niggas start talking about gangster shit, I'd be like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? And that's what you're doing. You're the gospel rapper talking gangster shit. That's why you're having inconsistencies.
That's it.
No masculine identity.
You see what I'm saying? That's the problem.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's your main problem. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So even though my first step is always the sexual energy, I just maintain a potential relationship with women that like that first step. Correct? Wait, say it again? So even though my first step is always sexual energy, flirtatious, stuff like that, I just stick with the women that dig that first step, the sexual energy, even though, like, you know, maybe they want to hook up or maybe they don't. Or like if for anything for the long run, even though I'm always flirtatious and sexual, am I, like, how can I say it? Like I just fuck with the women that like that kind of style. That because I've been with.
Call it. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Now you're rambling. Now we're no. So here's the thing. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
When you on a date and you're attracted to the woman and you say, hey, let's head back to my place, and she says, yeah, sure. And you say hey, let's head back to my place, or let's head back to the hotel so we could fuck. How does that make you feel?
Good. I mean, it doesn't make me feel like shit.
Okay, great. Now, when you're on a date and you got her sitting on your lap and you're kissing on her and stuff, she's touching you, and then you say, hey, let's go back to the hotel, or let's go back to my place and fuck. And she says, oh my God, oh no, I didn't know this was this. I didn't know it was about a hookup. How do you feel when that happens?
I'm just like, nah, it's okay. I might tell them, like, no worries. You know, it's not. I'm not forcing you or anything like that.
Okay.
It's okay to say no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what do you say? What do you say after you realize that she's not interested in doing it that evening?
What do I say verbally?
Yeah. What do you say? Like, what happens after that? After you're sitting there on the date. It's about 25 minutes into the date. You had that one drink, or you're in the middle of that one drink. You guys kissed a couple times, and she's sitting on your lap, and you touching her, she touching you, and then you say, "Yo, we need to get out of here, go back so we could fuck." And she's like, "Oh, I'm not really in the mood." What happens on the date after that?
Yeah, we stay like maybe another like 10 minutes, and just like I finish off my drink, or I'm digging the vibe. It's nighttime. But then I'm just like, okay, yeah, I walk into their car, and then we just say bye. We kiss and bye. Okay,
so here's something that you need to do. You need to give them the speech. So the speech is basically, you know what I want to do. Hit me up when you want to do it too. Because sometimes, again, logistics, right? you walk back to the car and you just say bye, and whether you feel even keel or not, it still projects an image of disappointment. Right. But sometimes you got to let her know, listen, you know what I want to do, because I'm attracted to you. I think you're sexy as fuck. I just want to lick all over them things, or I just want to grab all over and spank them things while I hit you from the back, whatever you want to say. But make sure she understands that, hey, when something changes, or when you're interested in seeing how far the rabbit hole goes, or whatever you want to say, you have my information. You got to let her know that. You got to let her know that the invitation is still open. Because again, logistics, guys. Sometimes women get the period. Sometimes they just nervous. Sometimes they, they don't want to do it just yet. Sometimes, some women have a rule where they can only fuck one guy at a time, and there's already a guy that she's fucking. Who knows? Who cares? We don't even care. But if you are interested in the possibility, you still got to give her the speech. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. And I have, with some of them, I have said it where it's like, it's obvious, where it's not like obvious, like, no, fuck no, I don't want to do that.
Right, right.
And I appreciate that, because I have seen the results of, leaving that sort of like open invitation.
Right. And then they hit you up later. But here's the thing though. What I need you to do though is, when they do hit you up later, it is straight to the crib or straight to the hotel.
Right.
And you tell her to bring a bottle of whatever she likes. Because you're providing
dick is a gift.
You're providing the dick. Yeah. And so if she wants any extra, libation or whatever the fuck, let her bring it. Like, hey, bring a bottle of whatever you like, because I'm just ready. I'm glad you called today, because my because my guy is ready. You get what I'm saying? And so that's what you're providing. So she could provide something else while you provide that. And it's straight to the spot. No extra drinks, no dinner, no none of that shit. You understand? She's getting dicked all the way down.
No, I appreciate it, guys. No, and I also wanted to call just to say thank you to you guys, just because years ago, maybe 5 years ago, I couldn't even say no to a woman. For example, on the dates, I would get, like, the day of the date, they would give me a call, or they'd send me a text, and they're like, hey, the location's pretty far that you had planned. And I was like, yeah, and sometimes they would call and they'd say, hey, can we change it? Can we move it somewhere else, somewhere closer?
Nope.
And I'm just like, no. And it's just like an awkward silence. And then I just wait for them. But like that, just for me to be able to say no, like years ago, I couldn't even do that.
Right.
So just that alone, I greatly appreciate what you guys have done.
Yeah, and that's beautiful. We do these things in stages. We learn in stages. Look, man, Lucario and I are still learning, and I know for sure I'm still learning. So, it's nothing, again, it's nothing to really beat yourself up about. That's again, guys, one of the main pillar, the main foundation of a masculine identity is gratitude. You understand? Like, the fact that you can even recognize how far you've come, the fact that you can recognize your progress, that's a beautiful thing. You understand? So keep that in mind and keep moving forward. But like I said, when these women tell you what you want to hear, and when they tell you what you don't want to hear, keep the invitation open. It's all good. It's all good, because females are they're whatever, bro. They're whatever. There's a million fucking reasons why they can't fuck you tonight, and you don't care about any of them.
Right. Basically.
You're just saying, when something changes, or if you change your mind, you have my information. Holla at me. And then what I would also say to you too is to learn how to be a little bit more descriptive, because it's okay. It's okay to be direct. I mean, if she's already on your lap, if she's already making out with you and touching you and all that, it's okay to be like, yeah, I want to fuck. Like, you understand? It's cool to say that.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I like it.
But there's also a little bit more value in learning how to describe and instruct and be descriptive in your instruction. What you actually want to do. So, like, for example, I can't give you too much, right? You really got to come over to the membership for me to give you more. But look at what look at what she's wearing, right? Look at what she's doing. Look at the way she, I don't know, chews her gum, twirls her hair. There are things that you can take from her visage. You know what that word means? Her visage.
No, I
So,
have an idea, but
so
no.
the word just basically means the overall view of her. You understand? Use that into being instructive and descriptive about what you're trying to do. So, and I'm too much. I'm giving too much. But I want you to understand that there is energy in that. You understand? So because you got sometimes when the chick can't fuck because she's on her period. But guess what? A woman is really horny on her period a lot of the times. So when you sit there and you say, I know you're not really trying to come back to the spot, but here's what we were gonna do, and then you fucking, you know what? Stop. Get off the phone. You got to give some more money or get on the membership if you want more. All right.
Right. That's a fact.
I appreciate you too, brother. And again, I really appreciate you recognizing your progress and the fact that you've been watching us for this time and really, making progress in the game. And I appreciate that. Thank you.
100%, man. Night and day. I appreciate it, guys.
I
Have a good
appreciate
one.
you too. All right, take it easy. Yeah. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. Like, he's like, man, I remember when I couldn't tell a bitch no on the first date. Like, that's great.
That's a fact. All right, let me see. We're just going to answer some more of these questions and we're going to wrap it up. So this says, society thinks women should come first when women should come first. Propaganda began. R&B singer Jaheim got it wrong when he made the song Put That Woman First. Well, excuse me, though. That's what happens in the game, man. Dudes, they listen to that shit. And then, they end up going down that direction. It says, when I approach a baddie, my nervousness kicks in hard that it takes me a long time before I approach. Does that creep a woman if she sees a man mustering courage and hesitant to approach her? Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
You gotta say that. Is it weak game to not approach a physically attractive woman because she's giving off an energy / vibe you find ugly or unattractive? Well, if you find it ugly or unattractive, why you want to approach her?
Yeah,
that doesn't make any sense. Like, what are you talking about?
Your language exposes you, sir. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Says, I don't get it. Why does being the nice guy not work? I'm doing everything she wants. That's exactly why it doesn't work, because he's doing everything she wants. This is crazy. See, women are telling you through their actions why you're not supposed to treat them special. They're basically letting you know, like, yo, I'm not special. Why are you doing this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about?
I haven't done anything to show you that I'm special. What are you doing?
It says, what good can we get out of the rejections? You get over your fear of it, right? You figure out who's not for you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all of that shit. You understand? You also get skill in communicating, you know what I mean? Because you got to go up and approach and talk to the women. So you get a lot out of rejection. You see what I'm saying? So avoiding it is the worst because you're not actually getting anything out of avoiding it. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So make sure you do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. We about to wrap this shit up, man. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com, masculineidentitymembership.com, shoplacario.com, and cunninghamelements.com. Make sure you guys get that cracking. Also, make sure you guys go to on the Zoom calls tonight with Miles. Make sure
Yeah, the Zoom call tonight, and how to embrace the mindset and the behavior of a guy who everything works out in your favor, man. Make sure you come. It's going to be really, really powerful, man. And then, of course, guys, make sure you come to Cunningham Elements. Every order is going to come with a free sample of the cologne. So make sure you come through and get that, man. And so guys, man, we appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the callers. Appreciate everybody in the chat and everybody who sent in, bread for free calls and all that, man. We appreciate how you guys support us on each and every show, man. That's a beautiful thing. Thank you for understanding the value in what we do. We appreciate y'all, man. So take it easy.
All right, guys, that's pretty much it. And we will holler at y'all later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculine